Good morning, student. Let us start our fourth chapter, that is one of the important functions of management, that is planning. As in all organization, whether it is the government or a private business or a small businessman, they all requires planning. And every business having their dreams to increase the sales, earning higher profit, getting success in business, all businessmen have to think about future, make predictions and achieve the target, and to decide what is to be done, how it is to be done, when it is to be done, then we do the planning. So let us define the function planning, that thinking in advance. What is to be done, when it is to be done, how it is to be done, and by whom it is to be done. And in simple word, we can say that planning bridges the gap between where we are standing today and where we want to reach. See, with the diagram it is shown present position and this is the future position. So with this definition we can see that planning involves setting the objective, what is your objective, and deciding in advance the appropriate course of action to achieve this objective. So we can also define planning as setting up of objective and targets and formulating an action plan to achieve them. And of course, one of the important ingredient of planning is time, as plans are always developed for a fixed time period, as no business can do on planning endlessly. So it is time targeted. So planning in advance all the necessary steps that are to be required to achieve the objective. So first to set the objective, and then you just plan the various courses of action that are to be taken to achieve the objective. Now let us discuss the various features of planning. That are the 7 features. We will discuss in details one by one. Here the head points are shown. First is planning contributes to objectives. Second is it is a primary function of management, first function of management. It is pervasive, means its presence is everywhere at all level of management. It is futuristic, that is it is forward looking functions. It is a continuous function. Planning involves decision making, and planning is a mental exercise. So let us discuss in detail one by one the features of planning. First, planning contributes to objective, as planning starts with the determination of objective, and we cannot think of planning in absence of objective. After setting up the objective, planning decides the methods, the procedures and steps that are to be taken for achievement of set objective. So planning is a contribute to objectives, goal oriented, set up the target and make sure the target or goal is achieved. Now come to the second feature of planning. It is a primary function of management, that is a first function of management that are performed by every manager. No other functions can be executed by the manager without performing planning functions, because objectives are set up in planning and other functions depends on objectives only. Like for example, suppose in staffing the employees are appointed, the number and types of employees again depends on the objective of the company, that how many employees are required, what quality of employees are required, that are to be planned first. then staffing functions can be undertaken. So planning always proceeds and remain at number one as compared to other functions of management. So it is a primary function, first function of management. Now come to the third feature, that is pervasive. That how you say it is pervasive, because it is required at all level of management, even in all types of organization, whether it is a government organizations, non-government organizations, NGOs, everywhere planning is must. It is not a function restricted to top level manager only, but planning is done by manager at every level, like formation of major plans, framing of overall policy is the task of top level manager, whereas departmental manager form plan for their respective department, and lower level manager make plans to support the overall objective and to carry on day to day activities. So here you can say that at every level plannings are made to execute their plan at that particular level. So it is a pervasive function. Now next come to the fourth feature, that it is a futuristic, that is forward looking functions. Planning always means looking ahead, or planning is a futuristic function because it is never done for the past. All the managers try to make predictions and assumptions for future, and these predictions are made on the basis of past experiences of the manager and with the regular and intelligent scanning of general environment. So it is made for the future, and considering the present as well as the future situations, plannings are made. And next is planning is a continuous process, means it is a never ending process, because after making plans also we has to be in touch with the changes in changing environment, and in selection of one best way. So after making plan also planner keep making changes in the plans according to the requirement of the company. Like for example, if the plan is made during the boom period, okay, and during its execution there is a depression period, that we have already come across this word, what is boom period, what is depression period, then planner have to make changes according to the conditions prevailing. So that we already know that management is a dynamic function. Dynamic management is dynamic as per changes in the environment, that adapt the changes, make it ready to make the changes and to survive in the competitive world. So it is a continuous process, and start from beginning of organizations and continue till end. Now the sixth feature of planning is it involves decision making, as the planning function is needed only when different alternatives are available, and we have to select the most suitable alternative, and we cannot imagine planning in the absence of choice, because in planning functions manager evaluate the various alternatives and select the most appropriate. But if there is one alternative available there, then there is no requirement of planning. Like for example, suppose you have 100 rupees and you have two choices, either to watch movie or to buy a book of accounts. It is your decision whether to spend that 100 rupees for buying the book or for watching cinema. So there is a alternatives are there. If there was no alternative, that only is given to spend that money for watching cinema, then there is no need of planning. That means you have to select the one alternative which is going to benefit me and which is required, what is the requirement of the time, which is more important. Accordingly you make the decision. So if there are alternative, then planning is required, and accordingly the decisions are made. Similarly in business also, if you have four alternatives, then you have to select the best one. And if you don't have any option, then no need to plan, you have to just directly execute it. So this is what that planning involves, decision making. And next is, planning is a mental exercise, that it is an intellectual task, and of course it involves brain. Highly qualified professionals are hired for planning, so it is a costly process also, and it is a mental exercise, and higher level of thinking is required. That is why it is kept separate from operational activities by Taylor, that we have already discussed in functional foremanship technique. Planning and operational departments are different. In planning, assumptions and predictions regarding futures are made by scanning the environment properly. So this activity require high level of intelligence, है ना? And secondly, in planning, various alternatives are evaluated. So many alternatives are available, and you have to apply the brain and select the best one, and the most suitable is selected, which again require high level of intelligence. So it is right to call planning as a intellectual process. So this is what we have discussed, the various features of planning and what is planning. So your work is to just note down the notes, make a notes on the topic, meaning, and various features, 7 features of planning. This is all about the topic planning and its feature. Thank you so much. Take care.